AskReddit. What's something people think makes them unique but really doesn't? I'm real low-key chill and will generally be the nicest person you'll ever meet. But if you start acting like a dick and fuck me over, I can be the meanest, nastiest bitch you've ever known. So, you're a human being capable of experiencing a variety of emotions? Saying they're nerdy simply for liking something that's somewhat mainstream. People who study psychology, in my experience, seem to think they could spot a serial killer in a crowded room by the way he scratches his ass. Liking macabre subjects. I'm into serial killers as much as the next guy, but it's hardly rare. Edit. I'm not hating. Disturbing, creepy, unsettling documentaries are my jam, and I've watched so many true crime shows lately I'm convinced everyone is going to murder me. I love it all, but so do tons of other people. I'm a model, or I'm a photographer. It meant more before the internet enabled every good-looking person to be a model, and every person with a camera to be a photographer. I'm so sick of getting Facebook page requests from friends to follow their insert name here photography page. Bitch, you just bought a camera 3 days ago. No, I don't want to hire you for a professional photo shoot. Thinking about life, the universe and everything. If you ever catch yourself on the street or on a bus looking around at all the other people and thinking, look at all these dull people, they must never think about anything. I'm the only one here who has even scratched the surface of life. You need to pull your head out of your ass. I'm a nerd/geek for liking superhero movies. No, you're not. You're the vast majority of the movie-going public. You are 100% the norm. Being random. Smoking weed. Even I smoke, but the 420 culture is so cringy and ouchy sometimes. I've experimented with a lot of drugs, but never had the urge to wear a shirt with the plant on it or get a tattoo associating myself with the drug. It's like someone getting a tattoo of a cheeseburger. Oh, you must really love cheeseburgers. Coming from an extremely rural area, I see a lot of the I'm not like other girls. I'm a real country girl who likes to sit around bonfires and go mudding. I don't think they realize how much it sounds like they come off an assembly line. Actually saying they're quirky and unique. Claiming to have OCD because they like to keep their surroundings clean. Biggest eye roll. Loving to laugh. I'd say 9 out of 10 online dating profiles include some variation of the phrase I love to laugh. Really? You enjoy laughing? How special. Everyone else I know hates laughter with a passion and breaks into fits of rage every time they start giggling. I wish I could enjoy fandoms, but the annoying people I have encountered that literally scream when someone mentions their fandom make me not ever want to admit that I like a movie, TV show, or book. Ugh. Music taste. I jaff if you like music from the 60s, 70s, 80s era. Doesn't make you any cooler or special. Edit. RIP Inbox. I cared about this a lot more when I was younger. I would wear obscure band shirts and bring up my tastes whenever possible. Later I realized I was just insecure in myself and didn't feel that I had enough personality to impress people on my own. At this point I truly don't give a shit what people listen to or what movies they like. Having a terrible childhood. It seems depressingly common. Whenever one person comments about it, there's normally a long string of other confessions of horrendous childhoods. It's miserable. I'm never having kids. And by terrible I mean genuinely awful. Rape, abuse, death, etc. And people like to play the my childhood was worse than your childhood game. And people with normal childhoods then think they are not allowed to be upset/scarred by the one bad thing that happened to them. No, my pain being worse than your pain doesn't make yours go away. Having an exotic name, or giving one to their kids. No, changing the spelling of crystal to crystal is not going to make your child unique, Kimberly. I'm sick of hearing people thinking their city's weather is unique. We have a saying around here that I don't like the weather, just wait 20 minutes. In the last 4 months I've heard it 4 times alone. Reno, Edit, USA, Prague, Czech Republic, Alisund, Norway, Reykjavik, Iceland. Your town isn't special, nor is that quote. Just stop. It's been multiple years since this was disproven as unique, but I still run into the guy's girl almost every day. I love Marvel. I know it's so dorky. I mean, not really. The movies are fairly popular. A lot of people like them. My perfect night is just drinking a beer and watching action movies, while most girls want a nice dinner. Okay. Can I not have dinner with my husband, then watch movies? I just don't get it. These are the same girls who do have girlfriends, because girls are too dramatic. Oh. I also met a girl once who was essentially a tar for the day, as was I. We were asked to come to a convention to tell people about our respective programs at our college. My professor knew I was top of my class, so he asked me and said, just dress business casual. You are being the face of the program, so nothing too fancy. Just try to look semi-nice. No problem. I just wore a dress. The other girl at the table next to me was in the robotics program. Took one look at me and loudly, and I'm 100% serious, this is exactly how it happened, said to her teacher, oh sorry I didn't dress up. I guess I'm just too worried about having a brain to care about how I look. It sounded like some made up, forced dialogue in a story I would read on Reddit. I just stood there shocked, but I decided that if she felt the need to judge me or make me uncomfortable, I would force her to interact with me. I sat and talked to her the entire time, asked about her program, what kind of robots she had built, and what they could do. She was visibly annoyed at how nice I was the entire time, but, damn, I was just there to get people interested in graphic design, not to be judged by a girl with greasy hair, jeans and an oversized shirts. Blah. It still bugs me a little. There are 7 billion people in the world right now. Even if you're 1 in a million, there are still 7,000 of you. Being a wine expert, I really don't care how well you can explain grapes. Anyone who rebels from the norm, but then just conforms completely to their newfound fringe community. For instance, goths, hipsters, emo, grunge, etc. Being cynical. I hate when people make a big deal about shitting on things other people love. Just like when Pokemon Go came out and there was this huge wave of, oh that is so stupid and a waste of time motherfucker. If you had stuff going on in your life, would you really give a shit either way about it? Reading. So many women I know post stupid Facebook memes about how much they read and how they're so different from other girls because they'd rather sit at home and read than go out to a bar on a Saturday night, etc. They name their kids things like Atticus and Holden, and their pets, usually cats, Mr. Darcy and Dumbledore, and they act like that makes them so much better than everyone else. They think being able to quote books that we all read in high school makes them deep and better than others. They also whine a lot about how men don't want them because they're intimidated by their intelligence and only go for dumb party girls. Female nice guys. It's really annoying. Worked as a psychic for a few months. I'm not psychic. Psychics do not exist. So I have a ton of these. I can tell that you're a really great judge of character. You seem like someone who notices things most people miss. You have a long memory for people who have crossed you, and you don't easily forgive. You're a really chill, open-minded person, but you can't stand bigots. You get a ton of unwanted male attention, which is upsetting, because there's this one guy who isn't giving you the attention you deserve. Pretty female specific. The list goes on. Being awkward. Everyone is fucking awkward at some point. Most people figure it out and move on. Also, the word awkward has become a catch-all for every minute social infraction. Every dating profile ever. I like my family, my friends, food, music, hanging out, sleeping. Neat. So would you like to meet up and take a walk in the park or something? Oh no THX. I'm not really an outdoor person. Okay, well maybe go see a moth. I have a boyfriend. OMG. From my high school days. Wearing edgy or alternative clothes that they got from Hot Topic or Spencer's. To include, but not limited to, vintage Nintendo jewelry, anything with Jack Skellington on it, goth clothes with a million zippers that do not zip, and Che Guevara shirts. The Che shirts are my favorite, since the fact that these are bought in a shopping mall, which is the epitome of capitalist consumerism. The people that buy these might as well take a dump on his communist grave.